Hey everyone, I'm Bruce and today let's talk about what everyone's been hooked on this month, the top 15 most played games on Steam Deck in February 2025. Get busy slicing through demons, looting galaxies, or just chilling on a cozy farm. These are the games Steam Deck players just can't put down. Some are no-brainers, some might surprise you, but all of them are straight up addicting. So sit back, grab your deck, and let's check them out. Oh, and don't forget to drop a like, comment your favorite, and hit that sub button so you don't miss more gaming goodness. Balatro. The poker roguelike deck builder shuffled its way onto the gaming scene and boy, did it deal us a winning hand. While Balatro doesn't follow a traditional storyline, it plunges players into a vibrant psychedelic world where each ante and blind presents escalating challenges. The game's trippy visuals and synthwave soundtrack create a hypnotic atmosphere that keeps you coming back for just one more hand. At its core, Balatro is all about crafting powerful poker hands to surpass increasing score thresholds, known as blinds. Players draw a hand of cards and aim to form traditional poker combinations, like pairs, straights, or flushes, to rack up points. But here's the thing. The game introduces Joker cards, which offer unique abilities and multipliers, allowing for outrageous combos. Between rounds, you can hit up the in-game shop to snag new cards, jokers, and other enhancements, tailoring your deck to suit your playstyle and the challenges ahead. It was nominated for multiple awards at the Game Awards, including Best Indie and Best Mobile Game, and won several, boosting its popularity and leading to over 5 million copies sold within its first year.
Don't worry, help is on the way. Spider Box, go!
Marvel Rivals. The game's storyline kicks off with a bang. Dr. Doom and his futuristic counterpart from 2099 have messed with the time stream, causing a catastrophic event known as the time stream entanglement. This cosmic hiccup has mashed together multiple timelines, creating a wild, ever-evolving Marvel universe where heroes and villains from different eras collide. Strap in for some fast and furious 6v6 action. Assemble your dream team from a roster of iconic Marvel characters. But here's where it gets spicy. The game introduces dynamic hero synergy. This means you can coordinate unique combinations between characters to unleash surprising team-up skills. Imagine Rocket Raccoon hitching a ride on Groot's back to wreak havoc, or Hulk supercharging Iron Man's armor with gamma energy for massive damage. The environments are just as dynamic as the heroes. Battle it out in iconic Marvel locations with destructible terrains. From Asgard to the futuristic Tokyo of 2099, you can reshape the battlefield to your advantage, using the environment creatively to claim victory. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. This game's plot is a macabre twist on the biblical tale of Isaac. Players control Isaac, a young boy whose mother, driven by a divine voice, strips him of his belongings and confines him to his room, believing him tainted by sin. When she receives a command to sacrifice him, Isaac escapes into the monster-infested basement, embarking on a journey through procedurally generated dungeons filled with grotesque enemies and dark secrets. Rebirth is a top-down twin-stick shooter with heavy roguelike elements. Players navigate through randomly generated rooms, battling hordes of bizarre creatures using Isaac's tears as projectiles. The game also features multiple expansions, Afterbirth, Afterbirth Plus, and Repentance, that have added new items, characters, and challenges, further enriching the gameplay experience. The game's success has cemented its status as one of the standout titles in the roguelike genre, influencing numerous games that followed.
It blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
I'll enjoy watching you try.
Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is set in the rich universe of the Forgotten Realms, where the game kicks off with a bang. Your character is abducted by the sinister Mind Flayers and infected with a parasitic tadpole destined to transform you into one of them. But hey, instead of sprouting tentacles, you gain mysterious powers. Teaming up with a motley crew of fellow survivors, including a Githyanki warrior, a half-elf cleric, and a vampire rogue, you embark on a quest to rid yourselves of this unwelcome squatter before it's too late. Imagine a game where every decision feels like a roll of the dice, literally. Baldur's Gate 3 embraces turn-based combat based on the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rule set, offering a playground for tactical masterminds. With 12 classes and 46 subclasses, the character customization is as deep as the Underdark. Whether you're a spell-slinging wizard or a stealthy rogue, the game lets you approach situations in myriad ways. The world reacts dynamically to your choices, making each playthrough feel like your own epic saga. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a delightful farming simulation experience that has captured the hearts of millions. You basically inherit your grandfather's old farm plot in a quaint town, seeking to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. Armed with hand-me-down tools and a few coins, you set out to transform overgrown fields into a thriving homestead. The game offers an open-ended experience, allowing you to grow crops, raise livestock, fish, cook, mine, forage, and socialize with the townspeople, including the possibility of marriage and starting a family. You can also engage in crafting and exploring caves filled with creatures and treasures. The game operates on a simplified calendar with 4 28-day seasons, each bringing different crops, events, and challenges. By 2024, it had sold over 41 million copies, solidifying its status as one of the best-selling games ever. For those wondering how Stardew Valley performs on the Steam Deck, you'll be pleased to know that it runs exceptionally well. The game is listed as verified for Steam Deck compatibility, ensuring a seamless experience on the handheld device.
My boy, war is a nasty business, and it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2. Picking up directly after the events of the first game, players once again step into the boots of Henry, the resilient blacksmith's son. Set in 15th century Bohemia, a land rife with political turmoil and war, Henry's quest for justice continues amidst the chaos of the Hussite Wars. Building upon its predecessor, Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 enhances its realistic combat system, introducing crossbows and early firearms to the player's arsenal. The game emphasizes player choice, with multiple skills like oratory, charisma, and new additions such as appearance and coercion influencing interactions and story outcomes. The world reacts dynamically to the player's actions, ensuring that each decision carries weight and consequence. Within 2 weeks of release, it sold over 2 million copies, cementing its status as a monumental success in the RPG genre, and Steam Deck users can't seem to put this game down.
It's a city of dreams, and I'm a big dreamer.
Cyberpunk 2077. Set in the sprawling metropolis of Night City, a place where chrome and flesh meld seamlessly, you step into the boots of V, a mercenary with a customizable background, be it a street-savvy nomad, a corporate insider, or a desert-dwelling drifter. The narrative kicks into overdrive when a heist goes sideways, implanting a biochip in your head that houses the digital ghost of rockstar rebel Johnny Silverhand, portrayed by Keanu Reeves. Together, you navigate the city's underbelly, corporate high-rises, and everything in between, seeking answers in survival. Cyberpunk 2077 offers a first-person perspective, immersing players in a world where choices matter. Engage in frenetic gunfights, hack into enemy systems, or use stealth to outsmart adversaries. The game's deep customization system lets you augment V with cyberware, enhancing abilities and opening up new playstyles. Night City itself is a character, bustling with dynamic NPCs, side quests, and a day-night cycle that influences the world around you. At launch, Cyberpunk 2077 faced a barrage of criticism due to technical issues, especially on last-gen consoles, leading to refunds and its temporary removal from digital storefronts. However, CD Projekt Red committed to extensive patches and updates, steadily improving the game's performance and content. By October 2023, these efforts bore fruit, with over 25 million units sold, marking a significant turnaround. In October 2024, Apple announced that Cyberpunk 2077 would be coming to Macs equipped with Apple Silicon, utilizing advanced metal technologies to deliver features like path tracing and spatial audio. This Ultimate Edition, including the Phantom Liberty expansion, is set to launch in early 2025, expanding the game's reach to a new audience. Moreover, the December 2024 2.2 update introduced a slew of customization options, allowing players to further personalize V's appearance and vehicles. Enhancements to the photo mode, including a free camera and the ability to add characters to shots, have been well received by the community. No Man's Sky. In this game, players assume the role of a traveler, an interstellar explorer awakening on a random planet with a damaged spacecraft. With the freedom to chart their own course, players can delve into the mysteries of the cosmos, encounter various alien species, and uncover the enigmatic presence of the Atlas, a mysterious entity guiding them toward the galaxy's core. No Man's Sky is built around 4 pillars: exploration, survival, combat, and trading. Players can engage with a procedurally generated universe, which includes over 18 quintillion planets, each with its own ecosystem, flora, and fauna. The game allows for planetary exploration, deep oceans, space-based battles, and interactions with various alien species. At launch, No Man's Sky received mixed reviews, with some critics praising the technical achievements of the procedurally generated universe, while others considered the gameplay lackluster and repetitive. However, since its initial release, Hello Games has continued to improve and expand No Man's Sky to achieve the vision of the experience they wanted to build. The game has received a plethora of free major content updates that have added several previously missing features, such as multiplayer components, while adding features like surface vehicles, base building, space fleet management, cross-platform play, and virtual reality support. This has substantially improved No Man's Sky's overall reception, with multiple websites citing it as one of the greatest redemption stories in the gaming industry. The game's commitment to expansion continues with the recent Worlds Part 2 update, released on January 29, 2025. This update introduces new solar systems, planets with more variety, new terrain types, gas giants, and fresh adventures, further enriching the player's journey through the cosmos. Brotato, delivering a quirky and addictive top-down arena shooter roguelite experience. In Brotato, you embody a spud-tacular hero, a potato crash-landed on an alien planet. Armed to the eyes, since potatoes don't have teeth, you wield up to 6 weapons simultaneously to fend off relentless hordes of extraterrestrial baddies. The game's whimsical premise sets the stage for chaotic, fast-paced action, where survival hinges on your ability to adapt and strategize. Brotato offers auto-firing weapons by default, with an option for manual aiming if you're feeling particularly spry. Each run is a quick, adrenaline-pumping affair lasting under 30 minutes, perfect for those short gaming breaks or marathon sessions. With dozens of unique characters to choose from, like the one-handed wonder or the spell-slinging mage, you can tailor your playstyle to your liking. The arsenal is as diverse as it is deadly, featuring everything from flamethrowers and SMGs to good old-fashioned sticks and stones. Surviving waves that last between 20 to 90 seconds, you'll collect materials to level up and snag items from the in-game shop, crafting a build that suits your survival strategy. The game hasn't stopped evolving. In October 2024, the Abyssal Terrors DLC dropped, introducing new challenges and content to keep players on their toes. Additionally, a local co-op mode was added, allowing up to 4 players to join forces and unleash spud-based mayhem together.
Can't believe I'm here. Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Hogwarts Legacy. Set in the late 1800s, Hogwarts Legacy invites players into a richly detailed wizarding world, long before the events of the Harry Potter series. Players assume the role of a 5th-year student at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, who possesses the unique ability to harness ancient magic. Throughout their journey, players uncover hidden secrets within the wizarding world, encounter magical creatures, and confront dark forces threatening the realm. This action role-playing game offers an immersive open-world experience, allowing players to explore iconic locations such as Hogwarts Castle, Hogsmeade Village, and the Forbidden Forest. Players can attend various classes to learn and master spells, brew potions, and develop combat skills. Engaging in duels, solving puzzles, and forming alliances with fellow students are integral aspects of the gameplay. Within 2 weeks of its release, it sold over 12 million copies, generating $850 million in global sales revenue. The game's success has influenced Warner Bros. Discovery's strategy for the franchise, leading to plans for additional Wizarding World games and a confirmed sequel currently in development. In August 2024, reports surfaced about a definitive edition of Hogwarts Legacy, featuring a 10 to 15-hour story expansion, new main and side quests, additional activities, and outfits. This edition is expected to be available as a standalone DLC for existing players, with a projected release in 2025. Slay the Spire. Players get to choose from one of 4 characters: the Ironclad, the Silent, the Defect, and the Watcher, each with unique abilities and starting decks. Guided by Niao, an ancient godlike being banished to the bottom of the Spire, these champions embark on an endless quest to conquer the ever-changing Spire. This cyclical journey is both a blessing and a curse, as they cannot truly die but are resurrected after each fall to start anew. In the game, players ascend through procedurally generated floors, battling foes and collecting cards to enhance their decks. Each character starts with a basic deck, which players can customize by acquiring new cards during their run. Strategic deck building is crucial, as players must balance offense, defense, and utility cards to overcome increasingly challenging enemies. Along the way, relics, items granting unique abilities, can be discovered, further influencing gameplay and encouraging diverse strategies. Fans of the original game have much to look forward to, as Slay the Spire 2 is slated for release in 2025. Vampire Survivors. Set in rural Italy in 2021, the land is under siege by hordes of monsters summoned by the evil Visconte Draculo. Players take on the role of members from the Belpaese family and other heroic survivors, embarking on a quest to defeat Draculo. The journey leads through various monster-infested locales, including cursed forests, haunted libraries, abandoned dairy plants, ominous towers, and otherworldly chapels, culminating in a battle against an eldritch being known as the Director. Players select from multiple characters and navigate endless stages with auto-generated repeating layouts. The game has expanded its content through several DLC expansions. Notably, the Ode to Castlevania DLC, released in 2024, pays homage to the classic Castlevania series, introducing new characters, weapons, and stages inspired by the iconic franchise. Additionally, Vampire Survivors was made available for free for a limited time on the Epic Games Store, allowing a broader audience to experience its addictive gameplay.
When the time comes, you gotta run and don't look back. This is over.
Red Dead Redemption 2. This epic Western-themed action-adventure game, developed by Rockstar Games, serves as a prequel to the 2010 title, Red Dead Redemption. Set against the backdrop of the American frontier in 1899, Red Dead Redemption 2 follows Arthur Morgan, a seasoned outlaw and key member of the Van der Linde gang. As civilization encroaches upon the Wild West, Arthur and his comrades grapple with their diminishing way of life, facing relentless pressure from law enforcement, rival gangs, and the inexorable march of progress. The story delves deep into themes of loyalty, morality, and the personal costs of survival in a rapidly changing world. Players navigate a vast open world teeming with diverse landscapes, from rugged mountains and dense forests to burgeoning towns and sprawling plains. Engaging in activities such as hunting, fishing, and interacting with a dynamic cast of characters enriches the experience. The honor system tracks player choices, influencing story outcomes and character interactions. The game set records upon release, achieving the second biggest launch in entertainment history at the time, and has shipped over 70 million copies, cementing its status among the best-selling video games. This bird only appears if the player's honor is high, leading to theories about its symbolic significance. Some suggest it represents Arthur Morgan's spirit watching over John, highlighting the game's enduring depth and the lasting impact of its narrative choices.
The freedom to encounter fascinating life forms and introduce them to our sophisticated technology. The freedom to make new friends.
Helldivers 2. Set in the 22nd century, players join the Helldivers, an elite force of shock troops dispatched to combat various threats to humanity. The story unfolds a century after the triumph of Super-Earth over adversaries like the cyborgs, Terminids, and the Illuminate. A new menace emerges as automatons, mechanical beings bent on human annihilation, while the resurgence of Terminids introduces chaos, especially with the discovery of the valuable E710 resource produced upon their death. Players embark on missions to reclaim colonized lands, facing these enemies across diverse environments. Transitioning from the original's top-down perspective, Helldivers 2 adopts a third-person viewpoint, enhancing immersion. Players can summon stratagems, airdrop support items like cluster bombs, turrets, and supply pods to gain tactical advantages. The game emphasizes cooperative multiplayer action, supporting up to 4 players, with cross-play enabled between PlayStation 5 and PC. Notably, friendly fire is always active, demanding precise coordination and strategy. The armor system draws inspiration from real-world ballistics, and the game's dynamic universe continues to evolve with new threats and community-driven events. Players recently faced a moral dilemma between defending the MD8 gas mines or protecting vulnerable populations on Julheim, reminiscent of past community choices that shaped the game's narrative. Additionally, the introduction of the Predator strain of Terminids has intensified challenges, requiring players to adapt their strategies against these evolved adversaries. And that's a wrap on the most played Steam Deck games this month. No shockers? A few surprises? Either way, one thing's for sure. Y'all love some epic handheld gaming. So what's been your go-to game lately? Let me know in the comments. And if you're vibing with this list, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss a new vid. Alright, I'm off to lose another 5 hours to just one more run. Catch you next time.
Where's our money? Do you have my back? Always.